So if you're in your 20s, I would love you to listen to this video and listen to it very well. Take your book, take your pen, whatever it is, and just listen. So hi everyone, welcome to I Break Life channel. It's so good to have you here again. So I'm here again with another exciting topic, and today's topic will be maximizing your 20s. Not to say I'm too old, no I'm not, even if I'm in my 30s of course, but I will be talking on maximizing your 20s. There are certain things that I would want to say to my younger self, and I wish I had known earlier. Probably I wouldn't have been so impatient with life. Yes. So what I would say to my younger self would be, try to slow down. It will happen for you at the right time. With time, it will all make sense. I would tell anyone in his or her 20s to be patient, to try to slow down. You understand? I would say that you should be patient with yourself, and I know you have big dreams. I know there are things you would want to do, and sometimes you might watch some videos where someone is saying, I made my first million in my 20s. You hear all of those things, but you need to understand that we are all created differently and our path is differently, and some people will come from very, very successful, will I say very rich or wealthy family that has more advantage, right? Some people will just be, you know what, we are still coming up, but at the end of the day you'll be fine, trust me. The thing is that you just have to be patient with yourself and just follow God's plan for your life. Try not to get bitter and get worried or even complain that maybe the things you had hoped that would happen in your life already, they are not happening. I understand how it can feel. Coming from someone like me, I had gotten to university at 16, graduated from university at 20, and trying to get a job became a problem or an issue. And I know that there were times I would beat myself up or feel like maybe I wasn't good enough and all that stuff. But looking back now, I would tell myself that, you know what, it's what happened to you at the right time. Your timetable is in the hands of God, and when it's time, God will cause it to manifest. So I will tell anyone in his or her 20s to be patient. Be patient with life. Be patient and just try to follow the process and all that God has for your life. That's the first thing I would say. So the second thing I would say is that don't despise the days of little beginning. Whatever your hand finds to do it with all your heart. Do it with all your mind. Never say a job is beneath you or too small for you. Never say that. Don't do that at all. If you have to learn a skill, please learn that skill. If you have to do certain job you might consider as being small, if that is what you have to do in that season, please do it. If you have to do something that maybe it may not be in your field, for instance, I'm a biochemist and there was a time in my life I had to work in a law firm. Please, what are you doing in a law firm? But at that season, I knew that this was what I need to do. Of course, you would want to make money, and whatever it is, as long as it's legit, as long as it's work, it's a good work, please do it. Even if it's not paying so much, even if it's not paying so much at that point, and that is what you have to do in that season, please do it. Never say a job is beneath you. Never say a job is too small for you. Or never say something is under you. Don't do all of those things. Whatever it is, just do it with all your heart, trusting that whatever thing that God has planned out for your life will unfold at the right time. So that's the second thing I would say. So the third thing I would tell anyone in his or her 20s is that spend time praying the Holy Ghost. Even when you get to your 30s, when you get to your 40s, as long as you're in this life, make sure you spend time praying the Holy Ghost, because it's in spending time with God that you begin to get clarity on what the next step should be like, or what you should do next, or what you shouldn't do. In the place of prayer, you get clarity. There are certain visions and dreams that God will give to you, because the thing is that we don't even know how this whole life thing will play out. We don't even know how it will come out. We have no idea. There's some things that's happening in my life right now, and I'm like, God, If I had known that this was how it was going to be, I probably would not even be worried about so many things. You don't even know what will happen. So why don't you just spend time praying the Holy Ghost and let God by His Spirit guide you into the things that He has planned out for you. Sometimes when you go in that place of prayer, God will tell you, okay, you need to take another degree. Just like it was for me, because I thought that I was done with school and all that. And I remember praying one time and God was saying it was time to pick up a form for masters and all that. So God might be saying, okay, it's time for you to take another degree, because this whole life thing, you are not the one that wrote down the script of your life. You are not the originator of your life. You are not the one that sat down to plan your life. It is God that did plan it out for you. So why don't you spend time with Him and let His Spirit guide you to the things that He has planned out? It's that simple. So spend time praying in the Holy Ghost. Whatever you do this year, as in your 20s, spend time praying to God about your dreams, your plans, your aspirations, everything. Just carry it down to God and say, God, this is it. What would you have me do? And trust me, God will speak to you. God will lead you. God will guide you to what the next step should be like. So the first thing I would say is that your 20s is the best time for you to invest in yourself. The 20s is the best time for you to invest in yourself. If you have to go and learn another skill, please do it. If you have to pay for a course, please do it. Whatever it is that you would have to do in your 20s, invest in yourself. When you're making that money, no matter how small it is, invest in yourself. Don't say the money is too small and you use it to do things that at the end of the day it will not count for anything, or use it to buy that expensive bag or expensive shoe or expensive whatever it is that would not count for you at the end of the day, or that would not profit you. So your 20s is the best time for you to invest whatever thing you have in yourself. So I don't know if that is hitting the right place in your head. So invest in your 20s, and when you get to your 30s or when you get to your 40s, you will be glad that you did it. So when I look back at my life, I'm happy that even if I wasn't making so much while in my 20s, I'm happy that the little I was able to gather up, I was able to take them and invest in myself, add another degree, do something else with those money I was making. And at the end of the day, right now, I'm not where I should be, but I'm not where I used to be, and I'm grateful to God. So make sure that you invest in yourself. Just allow yourself breathe in your 20s. Seriously, make sure that every day you're taking the right step, you're making the right decision by the Spirit, and trust me, you will turn out fine. You will turn out well. Just let God lead you into the things He has planned for you. Just let Him open you up, and you'll be grateful you did. Trust me. I'm sharing this because it's very close to my birthday, and I just wanted my Gen Zs and my 20s people to know that this is the right thing to do. Invest in yourself and spending time with God in your 20s, and you will not regret it. So if you want me to talk about my story or whatever topic that comes to your mind as regards in your 20s, please put it on the comment and I will read it. Then I will come back with a topic related to it. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to subscribe, and God bless you. I will see you in the next video. So bye for now.